I'm calling this State of the Arts episode 1.5.
1.5.
All right, we are here. We are live. Welcome back, everyone, to the first official episode of State of the Arts. I am Cedric712, and I am here with the one and only.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Adriana. I go by What Up Dree. I am the founder of Arkive. Seth is the co-founder, and we decided to create this podcast, just talking about the state of affairs as it pertains to music, art, the industry, any updates, music reviews, all of that. So happy to be here, y'all.
Welcome in, welcome in. Thank y'all for joining us today. Thank you for watching wherever you are. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure you hop in our Discord. We got a lot of cool stuff going on over there. You can watch our live streams or you can submit your music, share your art, all of the creative stuff. So please, please, please make sure you join our Discord. First things first, I know you were feeling a little under the weather. How you feeling right now?
I am better. It was just an allergy sort of attack, I want to say. I just started like breaking out in hives randomly. But again, like I felt like
Hives.
I don't know, like I was like really freaking itchy for some reason. I don't know what it was, but
Oh my
like I
gosh.
said, there's no non-drowsy allergy medicine anywhere in my house. And them shits put you down. They really do put you down. I took a half of Benadryl and I'm like, I am tired. I'm tired. So I took a nap and here we are.
Eesh, yeah, I think I don't think I've ever like broken out in hives or something. I cannot imagine what that's like. That feels. I feel like I'd just be like crawling out of my skin if that were to happen to me.
That's
Ugh.
never happened to you? You've never been allergic to anything?
Like I've been allergic. Like I'm allergic to red ants and ant bites.
Okay.
So when I get bitten by an ant, like wherever I got bit gets really swollen. But like other than that, like I don't break out or anything like that. Like I don't get rashes, like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, ugh, I can't imagine what that's like.
Oh yeah, it happens at the
But are
worst
you like
time. This is normal for me. Like
really? Oh my
I'm
God.
pretty sure I need to like see like a dermatologist or something or like something.
Mm,
But I believe I'm gonna self-diagnose. But I believe I have like maybe like a sugar intolerance where after I eat too much
okay,
sugar, I just like get like really itchy. And last night
interesting.
I was sleep eating cookies and ice cream. So this morning when I
Sleep
woke up
eating? Wait,
and
define
had,
sleep eating. What is sleep eating?
oh, you've never done that before either?
No. What is it? What is sleep eating?
Oh my God. If I leave, like, okay, for instance, it was cookies. Okay. So I remember
And ice cream. I
eating,
heard ice
right,
cream.
okay. I remember eating half a cookie and ice cream before bed. Okay. And
Uh-huh.
the next, okay, so I was supposed to share cookies with Nico. So I ate half of my cookie
Uh-huh.
and the ice cream and fell asleep. And I told him, like, when he came home finally, I was like, yeah, your cookies are on the side of the bed, whatever, like half asleep. He told me that when he opened the box, there were two bites of one cookie left. So that means that I ate the rest of my cookie, another half of cookie, and most of the last cookie. I don't remember that.
How? How is that possible?
I
That's
don't remember
crazy.
any of that. I mean, I have been known to sleep eat. It's not like a new thing for me, but like, damn, I kind of overdid it.
That's
I kind of
great. Okay, so
overdid
yeah,
it.
that's another thing I have not experienced. I've never slept before. Like I mean, I like wake up and I like drink water in the middle of the night or drink soda in the middle, whatever's like there on my dresser. I'll drink in the middle of the night. I'll do that. But like eating, but you don't even remember it. Like you don't remember that it happened. It just happened. Do you like sleepwalk at all or anything like that? Have you done any of that or?
No, no, I don't sleepwalk unless I'm like drunk, I guess, but I'm just like stumbling like around the house, but I
Mm.
that's about it. I don't actually like wake up out of my sleep and like walk to the kitchen like a zombie or anything like that. No. It's not that and I don't go that far. But if there are snacks next to me. It's mostly like sugar though. Like I don't really
Okay.
sleep eat like a bag of chips or anything like that. Or if I had like
Mhm.
food out next to me, I'm not gonna wake up and like eat the rest of my meal. For some reason, it's only sweets. It's only like desserts where
Okay.
I'm just like literally eyes closed, like I don't know.
Wow. Okay, then. That's learn something new every day. I did not know that about you. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing that.
I was like, don't leave cookies around me.
All right. So let's get into our first topic for the day. We are talking about gatekeeping. So this week we posted a clip of the Pusha Preem interview on the Instagram page. And he spoke about gatekeeping and kind of said there are no gatekeepers, like it's up to you to make your own thing. But it kind of generated a bit of conversation around gatekeeping and if it's really alive, is it dead? Is it just a figment of our imagination? And I just think it's very interesting. How do you feel about gatekeeping as a whole, and then like specifically in Tampa, the theory of gatekeeping?
Okay, so we aren't the only people to talk about that this week, which is honestly pretty crazy. So after our conversation with Pusha Preem last week, I think Joey Franchise also had an interview with an artist where he asked about gatekeeping in Tampa. Um,
Okay.
and I believe that person said that it was, just people like not really liking your stuff. I gotta go back and listen to the clip, but um I have mixed feelings, okay? So, while I don't believe that we inherently have gatekeepers, because like also I feel like there's no one in Tampa with enough power to say, "Oh, I'm not letting you do anything in the city. You're shut down." You know what I mean? Like I don't think
Yeah.
anyone really holds that much power or wields that much power in the city to really stop anyone from doing anything. So I don't feel like we necessarily have gatekeepers in that aspect. However, I do realize that we have music promoters, we have show curators and things like that, where they may feel like they are choosing artists based on clout. But I think it goes back to our other interview with Joey Franchise, where he was talking about getting your music on the radio. You need to have motion. You need to have motion. Okay, you need to have some sort. You need to have music out. You need to have quality music out. You need to be pushing said music, um, and you really need to. It really sucks, but I feel like in order to have opportunities in the city, you have to create some of your own. You know what I mean? You really
Yeah.
got to show that you're willing to work for it, or that sort of thing. So I really feel like the mixed results that I got on my poll, I'm like looking through the list of people saying that there are gatekeepers. I'm like, who's really gatekeeping you? Like, who really? Tell me who you're talking about. And I feel like some of the people that said that there are, um, no offense, because these are people that actually follow me. This is posted on my personal page, but you don't have the quality of work that needs to be gate kept. You know what I mean? Like some people are saying, "Oh, I've been gate kept. I don't get to do it. They never let me on it." Look at the quality of your work. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I do feel Pusha Preem in the sense where people do want things handed to them. You know what I mean? They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to build the connections. Um they don't look at themselves and think, okay, why am I not getting put on? It's why is no one putting me on? You know what I mean? So I feel like there needs to be some introspection into these artists and really understand why you're not getting put on these shows. Are you are you problematic online? Like I feel like there's so many other things that go into not really putting people on, you know what I mean? And so, like I said, I have mixed feelings. I do feel that some of the promoters are clout chasers. They probably only want to work with the artists that have 10K followers, whether they're bought or not. You know what I mean? I just feel like they're
Yeah.
looking at numbers rather than talent sometimes. So while I do feel that, um, there's no one that can stop you from doing anything, though, in Tampa. If you aren't getting the promoter to put you on it's not Club Sky anymore, but a Club Sky show or whatever. Throw your own event, you know.
Yeah,
So
I think that's a big
yeah.
difference. And I know, oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I'll keep
No, I
going.
think Pre mentioned that. Pre mentioned that. He mentioned that in his interview about, you know, there aren't gatekeepers. You just need to go make your own opportunities. And I think that is one thing I can commend him on. A lot of the places that he's thrown events, I have not seen other people throw events in those spaces. Like he did one at a hotel, I remember in a hotel like lobby or like ballroom. And then he did one at the symphonic studio, which was really dope. He had like the split. He had like the DJ on one side and he had the live band on the other side and different things like that. He creates his own experiences and his fan base really loves him for that and the experiences he creates. So I think that is a big thing. And like you said, it's all clout based. Everybody wants clout. And if they see that you have motion, they want to be next to it. How can being near you benefit me? So there is a lot of legwork that has to go into whatever you're doing first, whatever your craft is. You've really got to put in the effort and the work to get the attention first. And then once you have that attention, I think doors open for you, but I don't think there's like specific people who are keeping those doors closed for you other than yourself sometimes. So, I mean, maybe there's something we don't know about going on in Tampa. Maybe there is some like magic magician somewhere making something happen. But I think at the end of the day, you just got to make some stuff shake yourself. Like that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah.
And I think that as a whole, you hear that in like a lot of like one of the things you hear is the city isn't supportive, and those kinds of things, and no one's really putting me in a position to win. But like, are you putting yourself in a position to win? Like, how are you helping yourself? And like once you've helped yourself, like other people will want to help you. And like they see you doing this, like, oh, okay, I can like kind of work with you on this or do that. And um like Tempest events, like Tempest, the art gallery over there, they have a really cool team and they've had multiple events over there and didn't always have the best turnout, but they're willing to take risks on artists. Like you have to build those relationships with the business owners. You have to go talk to these people. You have to talk to these venues, build these relationships, and then sometimes people will be willing to take a risk on you if they believe in you enough, if you believe in yourself enough. So I think that you've gotta create that opportunity for yourself. You can't just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm not on because no one's letting me be on." It's like,
Yeah.
okay, how much of that is other people and how much of that is you?
I
So it's
do,
interesting.
or I feel though that I do feel that your opportunities are limited based on the genre of music that you make. I will agree to that
Okay.
because I do feel like in order to have like a venue say yes to you, you can't have it can't be rap. They're not letting rap on stages anymore. I'll be totally honest with you.
That's
It has to be like a band. You have to have some sort of like R&B sort of like genre. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like the city allows rap anymore.
I
The only
think that like I
place
just thought about it. We have Emily Arena here. They bring in massive acts and people from all over the Bay Area flock to Emily Arena to go see artists. Even rappers and any types of people like people in Tampa love music. So I think it's about getting yourself out there more. But I just thought about that because we have Emily right there, and people come out to Emily shows. Like Emily gets packed when artists come through. But
I am
so I
not
feel like people are
talking
here.
about big name artists. I am talking
I
about the
know, but the
local
people,
music groups. That
but
has
there are
nothing to do.
people. I'm saying there's people here who love music, and if you can get your music to land on those people who it needs to get to, your marketing. Are you running ads on your music? Are you promoting it within the city? Are you doing all that kind of
I'm
stuff?
talking about the people right here, and you're still talking about the people right here. Okay, I am talking about if we okay
No,
in this day and age, if big okay, let's not even use big baby scumbag, but let's use fuck it, little scumbag world. You know what I mean? There are no I really do believe that there are not a lot of opportunities for people like Scumbag World to perform. Okay, they need to create their own shows. They need to find their own venues because Crowbar's not having it. Fucking, um, uh, goddamn, what is that? The place that we all hate. Okay, but that was literally the only Pegasus
Pegasus.
Lounge. Pegasus isn't even anymore. You know what I mean? So like I feel like it really depends on the genre because I do feel like rap they just assume that you are going to be causing problems. They think that there's going to be fights, there's going to be drugs. I feel like they really do put rappers into this box where it's like y'all, if y'all perform here, y'all are going to create problems for us and we're just not going to do it. So I
But
do
do you know who I
feel
think would take a risk on that?
who
The Spot.
what
Fat
spot?
Nick and Pluto were just the skate park at Tampa.
Oh, skate park at Tampa does not fuck with rappers. We have tried so
You
many
don't think
times to
so?
do shows at transitions. No, they allowed Big Baby's Comeback to perform. I want to say like 5 years ago. Like that was it. That was it. Now it's just like purely bands. Um, they didn't even perform. Fat Nick and Pooh didn't even perform. They were just
I know they
hosts.
didn't perform, but
But
they like brought that energy. But that's the crowd that I think would love
that's
Scumbag
it.
World.
That's the level of they have clout. They have clout.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And they're pulling people in. So transition is willing to take a risk on that. But I feel like with our other venues, it just doesn't make sense for them to have rappers. You know what I mean? So I do feel like if you are a rapper, rappity rap hip hop, your spaces in Tampa are limited to nightclubs, hookah lounges, like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I really don't feel like we are welcoming rappers anymore. It's bands, it's R&B artists, it's Afro beats, it's fucking DJs. Okay, like that is who they're allowing to do stuff right now. So I don't necessarily feel like that's gatekeeping though. I
Who's
feel like
allowing them? You said that's who
I
they're allowing them to do.
I'm talking about the venue owners.
So the venues are the gatekeepers. Is that what you're saying now?
Yeah, for real. Yes, for sure, for sure. But I
So
don't
we
think
figured
it's.
it out. We know who the gatekeepers are.
I was gonna
It's
say
the
I don't
venues.
think it's gatekeeping though. I think they are looking out for their own best interests. I will be honest with you. I do understand that if you get a whole bunch of people together, could get a little bit dangerous. But I also feel like that's just like emo as a whole. You know what I mean? Like you could just go to the
Yeah.
club down the street and it'll be the same shit. So while I do understand, I wish there were more venues that are willing to accept rap artists. Even like the Lost in St. Pete. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
I feel like they really try to kind of encompass the entire sort of Tampa Bay music scene. They had bands, they had rappers, they had blah, blah, blah. So I do feel like there are some people that are still allowing them. But again, they had to perform outside of a brewery. You know what I mean? But I
yeah.
think that also goes back to just there's not a lot of venues in general. So it's not like there's just so many that are just like, no, I don't want to. There's just not a lot. There's just not a lot.
Yeah.
You have Crowbar, you have 1920, which no one can afford. And then what else? Art galleries, breweries, New World Brewery. Like we don't really have venues anymore. So
Yeah. And that's the thing. So we don't. I know it's like save our small venues, save small venues. That kind of thing's been going on for a while. I know COVID really like ran through a lot, and fire also burned out a lot anymore. But I do think like what Pre mentioned, he was like maybe you have to go find a coffee shop and talk to the owner and figure out what they can do. Because I know Nana's for a bit, they were ripping stuff in there like it wasn't supposed to be there, but they worked it out with the owners and they're like, "Yo, let us do a little something in here." And it became a thing. Like it became a big thing over at Nana's, and they had to shut it down. But
exactly. Now
but
they had
that's
to
the thing
freaking
though. Like
shut it
people still
down.
people still remember that. Like those moments are still able to be created, and it's like, oh, you remember those shows over there? Like even though it was a short period of time, someone took a risk. An owner met an artist, and they said, let's try to figure this out. Let's try to make something happen. And I think that was Preem's point of like there isn't a lot of venues. There aren't a lot of things that just people will let you just go do, but you've got to go figure it out for yourself. You've got to make those connections, make something shake. Because I remember he was in a hotel ballroom for one of his releases, and I was like, I never see nobody do an album release in a hotel ballroom. But I mean, he got him to take a risk on it. He kept it cool. I was no fights, no nothing like that. Cool crowd, and he made it work. So I think it also depends on the people you bring out. Um, and like the environment that you create at your shows, because like obviously Travis Scott, Astro World, like people don't want any nonsense at their events because that just leaves a big stain on everyone. So I think there's levels to it, and if you are in that kind of genre, you may gotta go like find a space in the woods where y'all can go rage or something. Like you gotta be like drop an unknown location, go find a warehouse, go do something like crazy underground. But if you like underground, you want to be
You need a
underground, you gotta
warehouse.
figure that out.
You need a
Yeah,
warehouse. I actually was just looking at someone's story, Mili Misa, and she was around when everything was popping off 10 fucking years ago.
she was.
But she just posted something. She was like at some band show, and it was literally in like a warehouse, like Cheaper Studio. I'm like, are warehouse shows back? She's like, oh, they've never left, especially for like the
Yeah,
band scene. And I'm like, well, how the do I get a warehouse? Because I'm ready to turn some shit up. Let's bring Cheapers back.
yeah,
Obviously, it's not
and
gonna
that's
go
what
cheap, but
I was gonna
wow.
talk to Saucin. Saucin got them a little spot over there in the cut. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but they figured it
Bruh.
out and they got a little venue and they charging for
Okay.
it. People are paying for it. I went to a wedding reception there. I'm not gonna lie, it was okay. There was
All
Saucin
right.
logos everywhere, but
Okay, that's my problem. As much as I love Saucon and I love their wings and I love that they have a little venue spot and I love that they are open to literally everything. Take the signs down, bro. When people are renting the space for an event, just take the banners down. Take the banners
yeah,
down. I don't need to see sauce and wings in every event recap.
yeah. But like I think I don't know how much it cost them to get in there. I don't know what their deal was on that spot, how much it is to rent, but maybe we need to make a venue that does this kind of stuff. I mean, let's put that like maybe we try to find a little venue where we could throw events and stuff. That could be cool. That could
I
definitely be cool.
I want a venue. I think that is like
I
my
want a
biggest
venue too. I
goal.
want
I
a
want a
venue too.
venue too. Let's get
But I was
a
thinking,
venue.
okay, so this is like a side note, but I was thinking to have a venue, but like also have a studio for Archive. But then I feel like having a venue and a studio would lead to problems because people would try to steal equipment and all that kind of stuff. Like during a show, like I don't know how that would work, safety wise. Like I don't like it.
See, we're all
Um,
already assuming that people are out to steal from us. We're being
but
gatekeepers
but
right
that's the
now. We're not
thing.
allowing certain
But
people in our venues.
as a venue owner, you have to figure out how to take those precautions, right? Like clubs, they hire security. They got people checking you at the door. They got people
Yeah,
everywhere. Like you know the risk that comes with this industry.
yeah,
So you have to take the proper precautions, be prepared for like worst case scenario, but like also have like deterring factors. Like we got security over here, y'all can't do this, y'all can't get that in here, like all that kind of stuff to shut that down because you never know. But I think making a venue like that would be fire, would be absolutely fire. And I mean, walking down Ybor, there's a lot of for sale, for rent, for lease signs up everywhere. I don't know, I'm just saying. That would be something really cool if we made a video. All right, we're gonna cut this part out. We're just like we're gonna cut this part out. We'll keep this for ourselves. Nobody needs to know this.
that's funny. Next
Oh
thing
my
you
god.
know,
Right.
I don't
Okay.
know.
I mean, all right, all right. 'Cause I mean, I was looking for a studio space at one point, but that was stupid expensive. Just like trying to rent places, but
Like a photo
Tampa is
studio.
expensive. Yeah, like something small. But yeah, rent prices are crazy in Tampa.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sure there could be like some spots where we could. I mean, the Sauce Space is in Seminole Heights, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like I mean, it's a little, you get a little spicy over there sometimes, but I mean, it's all being gentrified anyway, so
It's being
it's
gentrified.
on the up and up. It's
I
on
was
the
gonna
up and
say
up.
right now's our chance to buy something that looks run down.
Yeah,
And
you can
then
definitely
the
fix
next
that
thing
up,
you
man.
know, there's a mural out front and now the rent's up 2 grand. So
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
well yeah, that's always been a dream of mine. But yeah, it's
All
just
right, so I guess the verdict is the venues are the gatekeepers, and we are going to destroy the gatekeepers by making our own venue. All right, cool. We got to the bottom of it.
that's funny. Yep, I'm happy with that.
So along those lines, in that conversation, we kind of mentioned people getting their notoriety up, getting your clout up, those kinds of things. And part of what comes with that is putting your music out there, getting it to random people, and then those people have to give you feedback. And as artists, like in the words of Erica Badu, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. And I definitely understand that. So I know like a lot of times as artists, we don't take critiques well, and it hurts us because we put our hearts and our souls into everything that we do. And I'm definitely personally, I know that when people tell me they don't like my work and they want to do this, and I was like, it was perfect the way it was. Why do I have to change this? But at the end of the day, a lot of artists don't like being critiqued, and that's something that I also like consider because I have to do the music reviews. And like when I do these videos, I'm like, maybe that song didn't do it for me, or this didn't do it for me. So like I kind of just don't end up touching that project at all. Like don't do anything with it. Like instead of giving my honest opinion on, I really didn't like that. This could have been better. That could have been better. While that could be like helpful for an artist, to be like, okay, I can work on this. I can improve here and there. I feel like a lot of artists wouldn't take it that way, and a lot of artists don't take it that way.
I hate being critiqued. I hate being critiqued. Um, but I do feel like if you can't handle criticism now, you were not meant to be famous off of making music. If you can't handle your peers that are close to you and actually care about your work and actually took the time to listen, this industry is not made for you because people are ready to talk shit about you
Oh
any
wait till you end
second
up on
that
the
they
shade
can.
room.
Like if you can't handle me saying, "Oh, well, maybe you should have done this," then you cannot handle fucking people nitpicking everything you do to how you look that you can't even fucking fix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just people need to stop being so sensitive. Even me, I'm talking to myself as well. And just understand that people aren't doing it to bash you. Okay, honestly, it depends on what is said about you and how it's said. Okay, some people are just haters. Some people are haters. Okay, but if you do, value the opinion of the person giving you the critique, just accept it. Okay, accept it, reflect on it. Even if you don't necessarily agree at that point, try to think of why they said it. You know what I mean? Don't just assume that, oh, they're just talking shit because they don't fucking like me or some shit like that. Try to understand the perspective of the person that said it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
um this actually reminds me, well, not reminds me because this literally just happened last night. But last night I was watching Miguel Morales' stream and he was doing his open verse challenge for gold. And I don't know how many submissions there were, but there was a fucking ton. I was literally on that stream for 2 hours listening to gold over and over and over again. But there were some verses that just weren't good. They just weren't good. Okay, and I'll be totally honest with you, they weren't good. I was actually watching it with Hometown. Hometown was in my stream, and we're like chatting back and forth. But like some of it, it's the quality. It sounded like you recorded your verse in the kitchen. You know what I mean? So that you can't be mad that someone says that your quality needs to be better. Okay. Two,
Yeah.
if someone says you need to work on your pitch, you need to work on your pitch. So I feel like um if you're trying to get better, you'll accept the criticism. If you think you're just fucking hot shit, then you're just going to assume that someone's just hating on you talking shit. So I just feel like it just depends on the artist and how dedicated to their craft that they are. Are they willing to fix things? Are they willing to be better? Or do they think that they are just the fucking bomb and you're supposed to love it how it is? So I
Yeah.
don't know. I have mixed feelings because some people are haters.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned a good point where if they value the opinion of the person it's coming from, right? So Miguel is making fire music right now. Like he's on a run, heating up, got this momentum, everything. So I feel like when he gives his opinion, people kind of respect it more because like, okay, he knows what he's doing. He's doing the thing right now, da da da. But when I do music reviews, who am I? Like who died and made me like that? Like the voice of music. Like why does my opinion matter? I am simply just like a fan and someone who enjoys listening to music. So people are like, "Oh, you just don't know anything. Oh, what do you talk about? You don't know nothing about music." So it's just like it's my preference. This is what I enjoy. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what I think could be better, and those kinds of things. So like for me, and then you have people like Anthony Fantano who does a lot of music reviews. Like, oh, who let this white boy in here talk about culture, and why does he have an opinion, and da 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 da. And it's like at the end of the day, like he's just a fan of the music. He's a music historian at this point. As long as he's been around, he's lived through many iterations of music industry, and people still be like, why does your opinion matter? So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I think it's just like you said, it maybe just comes down to the artist who's receiving it. Because like you said, it only gets worse from here. Like people are gonna be in your comment sections telling you to jump off a bridge, telling you to burn yourself. Like it's like it gets bad for a lot of these artists. But you do have to learn how to block it out because it gets scary. Like social media is not a good place. Not a good place at
Exactly.
all.
Even when
Yeah.
you are
And
famous, like I'm not sure if you saw the SZA. Sorry to go off on a tangent. The SZA and Nicki Minaj beef. Like,
yeah,
damn. Like, can't
yeah.
I just do my thing? Like, please. Like, why
Yeah,
are you coming for me? So, yeah, it only gets worse from here. So if you can't handle someone saying that
it does.
this part should have been better, and you're not even like trashing the whole song, you know what I mean? So I feel like if you can't take the small critique, you're not made for this. You're not made for this.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because I've worked with several artists and I've been in the studio with them and like recording. I was like, I think you could have just did this a little bit better right here. Like this would make this da da da. And it's just like, bro, shut up. Just like go away. It's just like okay, like this is my opinion. And I think that's also the thing of when you're giving your opinion, also fair. Because if you're in a studio, guys in a vibe, let him do his thing. However it sounds, it sounds. Shit be trash, but whatever. He happy and he turned up in the studio. But I mean, I think you have to assess like where this person's coming from when they're giving you this. Like, is it someone who's trying to be honest with you, or is this someone who's like actually just low key hating on you? Like, there's a difference, and I think you can tell that. Like you said, it's kind of what you're saying and how it's being said,
Right.
and the manner that you kind of receive it coming from the person. So I don't know. I think it can go either way. It can honestly go either way.
It can go either way. And sorry to go back to Miguel's stream, but he's too nice. Chat, Miguel's too nice because some of y'all shouldn't have made it on there. No offense.
Did he pick a winner on the stream?
He was supposed to pick five.
Okay.
But people at the end were like, well, what about so and so? And what about so and so? So he literally added two more spots because people in the chat wouldn't shut the hell up. And like they were spamming their friends' names over and over again. And what's crazy is like they were like literally two of the worst ones. They were two of the worst
Eesh.
ones. And this guy, sorry if you're watching, but this guy was literally having his friends spam his name in the chat and was like, if you don't pick him, then blah blah blah, this whole shit's rigged. Like basically I'm summarizing, but um and it was just crazy because like why couldn't you accept that there were 20 people better than you and you had your entire fan base try to spam someone into getting you a position? I don't like that. I did not appreciate that. It wasn't even my stream, not even my song. But I did, me personally, I didn't appreciate that because I feel like one, you didn't take the criticism, you didn't take the constructive criticism. People in the chat were saying you should have done this, blah blah blah, and you literally had your friends spam and get you a spot. You know what I mean? And I did not appreciate the way that they bullied Miguel into adding two more spots. Like, I just felt like that wasn't fair. And, you're trying to be nice. These are your supporters. They actually like sent in verses. You know what I mean? Honestly, shout out to Miguel because it was pretty crazy how many people did send in verses. A lot of these people were artists that I've never even heard of too. So, his reach is amazing. But again, like I just thought that there were some people that they need more work. They need more work on their verse. They're not supposed to, you're not, the spot isn't for you. Okay. And
Yeah.
especially when we have Guy Average sitting in his verse and he is on point. Okay. So,
Guy submitted a
um,
verse.
he did, guys, send in
Oh,
a
I
verse,
gotta hear.
and that
I gotta
shit
hear that.
sounded like it was ready for the song. You know what I mean? So when you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that
guys like that.
and then you have these other ones, you're not supposed to be
Mm,
on the top five with Guy Average. Like you're not supposed to
yeah,
be here. Your name's not supposed to be here. So
yeah, guy is
I
different. Guy
just
is definitely different.
yeah. So I didn't appreciate that, but I don't see them making it to the actual song. So whatever, they're just gonna
Yeah.
fall off the end anyway. So
Well, shout out to Miguel, I guess, giving these artists shine one way or the other. Like, I mean, they may not have been picked, but their name was mentioned on the stream, in front of however many people were watching. I think he had a good amount of people in there when I heard about it. So, shout out to him, man. To bring the people in, get people to do the open verse challenge. I've seen a lot of
right.
people try open verse challenges, get maybe one or two submissions for it, and yeah, it doesn't go that well. So for him to pull that together, that's super fire. Shout out to Miguel. Shout out to Gold. Yeah. And then our last topic of the day. Actually, I think I'm good on that. Can we just go to the music reviews? I don't want to do the last topic. It doesn't
Damn.
make sense right now. It doesn't feel right.
Okay. Okay.
It
All
doesn't
right. I
feel
don't
right.
remember what it was, so I can't press you
It
on it. So
was um hold on, let me go back to it. It was how to stay inspired and be yourself in the algorithm, the struggle of being you but playing the online game.
oh.
I feel like that's too deep right now. I don't want to get into that. We have a good stream. I'm vibing right now. I think we have these two topics. I think that's good. Let's get to the music reviews. All right,
Okay.
music
All
review
right.
time.
All right. Let's
Let's
go.
do this. All right, so we've got. I'm sharing my screen now. Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. Let me
Um,
switch over now.
all right, I'm gonna switch and then we'll start. So you know when to like tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. All right, so we are here. The first up we have. Oh, chat. All right, let's
That's
try
our
this again. Let's
Instagram.
try this again.
Follow us on
Try
IG.
this again. I know I had to pull up the comments for the for the pre video. Let me see. All right, I gotta open this one back up.
That's funny. Okay, and while he's doing that, yo, shout out to our two Discord members that were actually on Miguel's stream last night and submitted their verses. Shout out Centrell and shout out Jay Cueva. Jay like the letter or something like
Hey,
that.
shout out to them.
Cueva.
Shout out to
So
y'all for
yeah,
being active in the Discord, man. Jetta, shout out Jetta. Yeah, Jetta
Jetta,
be
Jetta.
really active in
Yeah.
the Discord. Shout out Jetta. I don't know. I just call him Jetta because that's his name on Discord. But really though, there's people in here getting active. It's pretty cool to see people sharing music, making playlists, sharing what they're working on, sharing the photos they've taken, the different photo shoots and stuff like that. If you are not in our Discord, I don't know what you're doing. You need to hop in there, get a part of the community, make sure that you select your tag of what you do and introduce yourself when you get in there. We also do Discord member Mondays where we shout out the members in our Discord, and that's the only way to be involved in this. Like you have to be in the Discord. There's no other option. You can't submit. Like you got to be in the Discord. Be active. We'll see you and we'll shout you out. So if you're not in our Discord, please join because it's definitely getting popping in there. And come on, just see what's going on over at Archive Discord. All right, so let's try this again. Music review time.
All right, let's go.
Music review time. All right, so first up, we got Quay. We worked with Quay before. We did was it called Meet Your Makers with Quay?
It was a call of Meet Your Makers.
Okay. So we worked with Quay before. We did a Meet Your Makers with Quay, and we did a mic. What do you call it? On the mic, off the mic,
Mike,
on the
Mike.
mic. What do we call it?
Jesus.
On the
Yes,
mic.
a mic check. Mic check. Mic check. One, two,
Mic
one,
check.
two.
Making your mic check. All right. Here we go again.
Okay.
All right. So first up, we got Quay. We have worked with. Stop laughing. All right. Why are you making that face?
I'm not laughing. I'm holding the laugh. Go ahead. Introduce him.
All right, first up, we got Quay. He's got a project on the way. I believe it's dropping in August. Don't quote me on that.
Yes.
Um, it is in August. Okay, yeah, he's been leveling up. He's been really active on social media, and he just dropped a visualizer for his new song called Motion. I really, really, really enjoy it, and I'm going to share that with y'all today. Can you see my screen?
I can.
All right, and
Meu emotion, different type of motion. Pandemonium. If you try to slow me down, God. Miss your emotion. Who you opposing? Hater better move around, move around. Bullseye like I'm tryna hit some, blitz some, Jonathan Wickham. Do or die when it come to your missions. Sturdy, stay in there, rhythm. Lord have mercy, where I go sick 'em. Out the murky, like I've been sippin'. Dirty, still clean like Listerine. Not they preemie, move it precision. When it rain, DC, fit crabs. Gotta think he didn't move the moja. Whole lot of hands reaching in for the pack. Cold, right way, move with the rag. Go, almost see me out punching. I'm going 730 on the beat, my butt down. Every says the way that I'm marching to my home, bram, bam, oh, tabamba. Know that I'm setting in motion. Different type of motion. Pandemonium. If you try to slow me down, God. Miss your emotion. Who you opposing? Hater better move around, move around. Emotion. Different type of motion. Pandemonium. If you try to slow me down, God. Miss your emotion. Who you opposing? Hater better move around, baby, move around. Got no ceilings, reaching higher than before. I am higher than before. From the ground of your vessel, got no ceilings, reaching higher than before. I am higher than before. From the ground of your vessel, sorry. Brief one, go ahead, spread your wings. I get top in motion, don't be sorry. From a crowd to command, see the A1 chain. Black star where I shine more than Eliante. Niggas biting, I'm now with the guy I'm saying. We they turn all the pain into good champagne. I did run up the bag cause it run in my veins.
fire, fire, fire. Shout out to Quay. I love that song. I've been had that song repeat for like the last 2 days. I'm not gonna lie. That is a super vibe, definitely summertime energy. And I'm very excited to hear what his project sounds like, man. He's definitely been dropping some different kind of music, different kind of vibes. So yeah, I cannot wait to hear more from Quay.
Yes, I love him. He's so good. He's so
Yeah,
good, and like his voice in person is so good. You know what I mean? It's not like those artists that can only sing because the engineer and has really hooked up their vocals. This boy can sing. Okay, he can sing.
yeah, yeah. Definitely enjoy Quay. And then I got one more for you. This is an artist I found today, actually. Sean Sloan, Think About Love. Really dope sample in this song, and just some bars, just some energy. And I don't know. I just wanted to share this one because I think it's fire. A little bit of a slower vibe, but definitely something I wanted to share. So let's get into that. This is Sean Sloan, Thinking About Love.
You and your love songs.
Hey man, I'm a lover, not a fighter. What can I say? Oh wait, how's the volume? How's the volume?
I mean the last one was fine. This one seems a
I'm
little
on the
low.
road while you're waiting at
Yeah,
home,
keep it up.
but I
No,
swear I'll be right
keep it up.
there. You'll feel fine with no rock and roll band, and maybe you'll like that. Remember the lake when it started to rain, babe, and I just loved you. Bet you don't even think about that. It's kinda like a light went off, and now you're dead set on giving me up. Talking like we're so far gone, and that we don't use stitching it up. We could do the long haul, we could ride it out. I know the ride's rough, but tired. You're just thinking about tomorrow. I'm just thinking about love. Dear innocence, I call when I'm done with this. How about we link up, dope boy, but I'm a gentleman. I come from the curb, no matter what, I'ma settle in. I can adjust no matter where I am. Yeah, play it safe, you coming last, but don't nobody care. The difference is I'ma take it there. Having dreams about this lifestyle, I'm so near. Gotta pick my head up for these people think I'm stressed. Money don't mean nothing, I'm unhappy with a check. Usually I stay around, this time around I'm going left. Skip the town, I'm betting on myself, I had to place the bet. Javier was cross the street, late at night I'm on his steps. Pedal bikes, I'm on the pegs. I done swapped it to a jet. I done swapped so much out my life, it done held me back. Asking God, what is next for me? Yeah. Asking God, what is next for me? It's kinda like a lot went wrong, and now you're dead set on giving me up. Talking like we're so far gone, and there ain't no use stitching up. We can do the long haul, we can run it up, I know the ride's rough. But try you're just thinking about tomorrow. I am. I'm just thinking about love. I'm just thinking about love. Jason Laird playing, I drink a deuce to go to sleep. They try and reach me, but I'm out of reach. And mommy house ain't had much, we sharing when we eat. And I ain't thinking about myself, cause I've been chasing cheese. I've been patient, I've been chasing for a long time. Of course I'm fine, I'm still waiting in this long line. I could've gave up on myself, man, plenty times. Gayla in the store that in me, Tony see the glory in me. Alexis died some years ago, feel like she's still riding with me. I ain't cutting corners, it was therapy in these stories. If you lose it all right now, that's a sign it wasn't for you. They gon' wanna hang around and figure you out and then destroy you. That's why I got the shield up. It's trauma in the ghetto, so it's hard trying to heal us. Dropping off guns and them drugs trying to kill us. It's kinda like a lot went wrong, and now you're dead set on giving me up. Talking like we're so far gone, and there ain't no use stitching up. We can do the long haul, we can run it up, I know the ride's rough. But try you're just thinking about tomorrow. I'm just thinking about love. I'm just thinking about
Fire, absolutely fire. I'm a kind of person who just goes through YouTube and looks for music videos because I love watching music videos. I love music videos in general. No idea who this guy is. Came across him, saw his music video, saw he was open up for Lil Baby on the Lil Baby tour, and this song just felt like the song and the video together just felt like a victory moment, like an artist who's like making it, taking those right steps, getting to where he needs to be, and the song talking about the pain and the struggle that it took to get there. And everything else, man. So I just think it's a beautiful song. I love the video so much, showing the behind the scenes of the tour and everything like that. So yeah, man. Sean Sloan, shout out to him. And that is it.
I okay,
Oh,
great.
yeah.
I probably would not listen to that ever again. No offense to him.
What? Damn.
Damn. Yeah, sorry. That's just not my type of music. You know,
Music?
I
That's okay.
was expecting. Okay, first of all, I thought you put on some damn country. Okay, I was not the whole thing. I just wasn't expecting. Okay, so I saw him,
Mm.
wasn't expecting that. Heard the little hook, wasn't expecting the rap. So I was just a little thrown off oh
It
shit.
was a roller coaster. That's the way I
Yeah.
felt too when I first heard the hook, and I was like, "Where is this going? Like, where? Like, what is about to happen next?" And then he started spitting, and I was like, "Okay, that's different." But like, I'm not even like that hook. Just like caught me. It definitely caught me because like, where is this going next? And I stayed and I watched the whole video and I listened to the whole song, and I was like,
Stayed
"I
and I
like it.
watched.
I like it. I definitely
And
like
then
it."
the freaking the gunshot at the end. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I meant to stop it before that, but it was catching me off guard. So my bad on that one. But definitely shout out to Sean Sloan. So those are two songs we got this week. Um, if you have new music, send it to us. You got something coming out, whatever. We're not gonna say we're gonna review everything, But just like put it on our radar, come join the Discord. You can put your music in there. We've got a share your art page and everything else. Share your music, upcoming events, everything like that. So if you're not in our Discord, once again, come hop over here. We got creative convos, we got community chat, we got community hangout, community radio, whatever you want creatively. If you want a creative community to be a part of, share your ideas, come hit us up, come join us on Discord. Link is in our bio. Link is everywhere. The link is absolutely everywhere, so you can find it. If you don't have it, DM us. We'll get you the link personally. Wherever, however you need to get the link, we'll get you the link. We'll make sure that happens for you.
Yes, for sure. Join the
Um,
Discord.
yeah, that's a wrap. Do you have anything else, Dream?
Nope.
Okay, well, thank you for watching episode 1.5 of State of the Arts. Um,
Yes,
yeah,
this one
man,
will
just
actually have a replay. You can
yes,
actually
yes,
watch
this
this
will.
one
This
back.
will. This one will good. I like this one. This one felt like a good length. Knocked out the topics, kept it moving. Yeah, it felt good. This one felt good. I liked it. The other one, we were kind of figuring it out, but I think this one went much better.
Yes, for sure. So
So,
make sure y'all tune in
thank
next
y'all for
week.
yes, thank y'all for joining us. Note to self, note to everybody out there, finish that shit y'all working on. Have some patience with yourself. Shit is hard out here. And yeah, whatever you're doing, keep going. And tune in next week, only on Archive.
Only on Archive.
Peace.
Bye. Oh my god. How do we stop? Just stop.